and then it's all set for you.
Okay. Well, thank you for joining us today. I'm Dr. Lash, and Dr. Al-Rafai and I are like co-directors of this program, and we're excited that you're here today. And we also have Claire Larkin, who's kind of a former participant. She participated the year that we piloted it. And so this is the second year that we're doing this program. And you can see the name. It's called the T35 Short-Term Research Training Program. And so what is it? It is a mentored, it's a summer experience in research, an intensive experience in research during your time off after first year. And you work with a mentor in one of the mission areas of NIDTK, because that's the institute that funded this research project, this research program, educational training program. And so you can see here the areas, the mission of areas of NIDTK are quite broad. So even if your future plans are not perhaps in one of these areas, there's still very interesting research that can be done in these areas that are applicable, and the skills you'll learn are certainly applicable to a wide range of things. So you can see the mission areas include kidney diseases, urologic diseases, hematologic diseases, and of note, both urologic and hematologic diseases for NIDTK, they're benign. So the cancers fall into another institute, but digestive diseases, nutrition, diabetes, endocrinology, and metabolic diseases. So it's a very broad spectrum. We have mentors who are on the T35 who you would be approaching, who have like funded successful research programs in these areas, and they're a lot of experience working with trainees. We have 15, it's an 8-week program. You can see the dates. Really important that you be present for these dates. So if you're planning like a week vacation this summer, the program isn't for you. So, you'll receive a stipend during the program, which we think is quite nice. And it's it's a stipend that's dictated by NIH. It's about $4,400. I'm going to let Dr. Al-Rafai, because I hogged the last informational session, I'm going to let you go through the rest.
So hello everyone, and thank you for joining, and thank you so much for coming here in person and joining us. So just to continue about the program, so the components here, as you see, that you have to do research. So it's a mentored research. So you have to identify a mentor who is an established investigator. And what we mean by that is someone who has a track record of doing research, publishing in that area of research, and also funded. And we have a list of those investigators that you can visit on our website and take a look at what the list of investigators that we have, and then the research that they do. During your research and the summer, you need to know that you have to have those regular meetings with your mentor, because this is a mentored research. So you're going to do research with a direct supervision from your mentor, and it's focused on developing your research skills, right? You're going to learn about research methodology, but also the program overall will provide you with tools to improve your presentation skills and also career development. So we have multiple seminars and presentations and meetings that focus on research and career development. So these are the components overall. The goal is to lay the foundation for continued research after the summer, after doing this T35 training, during the rest of your medical years, and even after, hoping that you will be involved in research during residency also, and in the future during your career. Beside that supervised research that you will do with your mentor, there is also a curriculum. So we meet as a group, and this is a picture for one of those meetings that happened in the summer, where we will participate in interactive core curriculum, and the topics are they cover a wide variety of important things related to research, such as research methodology, principles of rigor and reproducibility for research, the responsible conduct of research, and as I said, career development. And the thing is, which I always like to highlight, that this curriculum will help you develop critical thinking and also, as I said, presentation skills and engage in peer-to-peer mentoring. So we all work as a group. So you will have your colleagues all with you, and then you have those interactive sessions. So it's not like you are isolated only in the lab or the group of your mentor, but you are meeting with all the other trainees in that T35 on a regular basis. So you develop this kind of network. These are the requirements for the program. The program is federally funded. It's funded from the NIH. So these are the requirements. You need to be a citizen or a permanent resident. You need to complete your first year of medical school. So the program is happening in the summer between your M1 and M2. And like Dr. Lash said, that it's not going to work if you are going on vacation, because you have to commit to 40 hours per week. So it's a full-time job, basically. And you have to have the ability to do that. We spoke already about the other important things that you need to do. And at the end of the program, we have this small symposium where we all meet together and all the T35 scholars present their work to their peers and also the other mentors. It was really fun and very educational and very informational session. We also invited residents and chief residents who told us about their career and how they came to a point where they are focusing on research and what will help you also for your career in the future. So it was a full day activity and it was a lot of fun. And then also we will encourage you to submit an abstract and present a poster, at least in the College of Medicine Research Day. And I'm sure you guys heard about it, and it gets very well announced overall in the college. It happens one time on an annual basis. So we would encourage you to submit and present your poster during the research day in the college. But also we have different other opportunities locally also. There's, for example, there is the scholarly activity day in the Department of Medicine that we will all encourage you to also attend and present your poster there. And if possible, you can also present your poster in national meetings also, if that opportunity comes. So how to apply for this program? So before I talk about the technical things about the application, what I want you to do all to consider joining this program, if you have a research project in mind that already aligned with what topics that we talked about, that's great. If you have a mentor already as part of our list with this T35 program, that's wonderful. I mean, you're almost there. All what you have to do is just put the application. If not, then still I would encourage you to explore this opportunity. Go to our website and look at the list of our mentors. They're all great mentors. All of them, I assure you, have a great track record of mentoring, not only research, but also mentoring. Look at the list and read about their research and see what things that you would like to pursue. And I would encourage you, even if you don't have a previous experience in research, this is a great opportunity for you. So please, I would encourage all of you to do that. Go to our website and look at the list of mentors and read about their research. So that's what you need to do first. So you need to identify a mentor and contact that mentor. And if you have difficulties, sometimes faculty are busy and probably they will miss some emails. They thought they replied to you, but they did not. So you can contact us also, the directors, Dr. Lash and myself, or even Natalie also. So identify a mentor and contact that mentor and discuss the research project that you would like to pursue in the summer. a project that can be done over a period of 8 weeks. And you need to talk to your mentor about the expectations, the goals that you need to achieve with this project, and then develop a proposal. Right? So you have to have a written proposal, and it's not like a big thing. It's fun. So even if you have not done that before, I really encourage you to do it. It's a lot of fun, but you have to do it with the help of your mentor, of course. The deadline. So we already are receiving applications. So the website and we are accepting application started November 1st, but that will continue till January 19th. So these are the technical things. So there is a cover page for the application. You get all these things from the website. So there is a cover page that you need to complete. You complete this with your mentor, because there are some sections there that definitely you need your mentor to help you complete. And then, as I said, you have to have a research proposal. It's not more than 4 pages, it's between three to 4 pages, where you have to have a title and you have to have specific objectives about your research, and then a little bit of a background and significance, where you give the reviewer information about the topic that you are investigating, and what is the research problem that you identified, and how you're gonna address that problem. And also you have to have a section about the methods that you're going to apply for your research, timeline, and the benchmarks to be achieved during that program, and the goals beyond this summer research experience. So this all should be in only 3 to 4 pages, not more than that. And you need to have a letter from your mentor. And the letter should highlight the skills that the students will acquire during this direct mentored research, and the mentor's prior experience, track record in mentoring, and the plan for supervision, and the frequency of meetings, and how progress will be assessed, and how feedback will be provided to trainees. So all these details will be written in this letter of support from the mentor. So we need that letter of support from the mentor. And from you also, we need a personal statement describing how this program will affect your professional development, 1 page only, and your resume or CV. Okay, so this is basically the application. You put together all these documents, and then you email it to Natalie. You definitely, the things that I'm saying right now, they may sound overwhelming, but you find everything on the website, and they're easy to follow, and they're not overwhelming. They're easy to do. These are just beautiful pictures. On the top, we have a picture from the picnic. We had a picnic during the summer. It was really, I unfortunately I wasn't able to attend, but I heard it was a lot of fun, right, Natalie? And also you see one of those. I think that was the picture in the bottom was taken from one of the journal clubs. So we had a journal club also during those meetings that we have on a weekly basis. And you can see here some of the comments that were given by the trainees. I'll give you a few moments to read. They're impressive. I mean, we did not pay them to write these things. Yeah. Those are some additional comments also. And you can see that we have this session. This is that picture was taken from the session, the final symposium that we had. And we have a panel from chief residents and also medical students. Claire is there, you can see her in the panel, talking about their experience as medical students with research, and how the research helped them, that summer research during between M1 and M2. So I'm really happy to read those comments. Okay, so again, as I said, that we started receiving the applications on November 1st. We will keep it open till January 19. And by early February, you will be able to know whether you are accepted or not. We have 15 slots. for this summer. And those dates are important for you to remember, between June 24 and August 16 of 2024. Those are the 8 weeks for the research training. The application is made in a way that it is similar to the application for the Craig Fellowship. So you're encouraged to apply for both, just in case if you don't get it for the T35, you don't miss the chance. So you can apply the same proposal, the same application to both places. Did I miss anything else? Dr. Lash? So clear now? Well, thank you so much. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. I'm Claire. I'm a 4th year student right now. Like they said, I went through the pilot program back during my M1 summer. And it was a really great experience. I loved it. And I think, yeah, there were just a couple things that I wanted to point out to emphasize about this program. Even if you're not interested in going into like one of these specialties that are under the NIDDK mission, I think just getting the research experience is really great. And no matter what specialty you go into, just having done that research will look good on your CVs and your applications and when you're interviewing. So don't fret if you're not like really set on going into one of these areas. The other thing is that they, you get set up with the established mentors, which I think is really important too, because sometimes like if you're doing a different program, like say for the Craig, you're just like find a mentor. You don't know that they're really going to like stick with you through the whole summer, but these mentors are really like dedicated to this program and they've already established that they're good mentors. So I think that's one of the other perks of this. And then it's really that you get like this curriculum that teaches you the research skills that you probably have not learned yet. I remember I did not have any research experience really coming into the program. And I think you learn how to do like a literature review, you gain like some other epidemiology skills, things like that that are really important. And that other programs, you don't really get that established like curriculum. And then, I was going to say, just that all my interviewers bring this up because the T35 is an NIH sponsored program. So they all, like everyone outside of UIC knows about the program as well, unlike maybe some of just the UIC specific programs. And they love hearing about my research and they're always interested in it. So they say it's really great. And if anybody has any questions for me specifically, you can always email me.
Thank you, Claire. Great. Thank you, Dr. Al-Rifai and Claire. So, we're open to questions now if anybody has any. So the question is about the research. Is it exclusively bench research or, wet lab? And we have a variety of researchers. So if you look through our mentor list, it spans everything from bench, translationals, completely clinical, so it's the entire gamut. And Natalie says that you can look at our T35 fellows from last summer, and you can see, the range of things that they worked on. And any questions from our Zoom audience? 3.
I do have a question.
Yes, please.
So I'm located at the Peoria campus. So I assume we have to be in Chicago then for these.
Yes, great question. Okay. Yeah, we would love for you to participate, but yes, you need to be physically based in Chicago. And so you would need to, start looking at our mentors, set up some Zoom meetings, things like that. But yes, it needs to be physically based in Chicago. And so happy that you heard about it. And how did you learn about it? Just as long as was it in the biweekly email?
Well, I learned from it from the UHP Urban Health Program director.
Excellent. Fantastic.
But I did see it on our Slack channel here. And also I went to UIC in Chicago last year, so I kind of had some people tell me about it too.
Okay, great. Well, thank you. So yes, so really reach out. We if it's a little harder for you to connect with a mentor, we're glad to help you. Just, contact me or Natalie. Dr. Al-Rafai will assist you.
Thank you so much.
And the question, why don't you come here?
The question was whether I felt it was doable to get my project done in the 8 weeks. Yeah, I think something that will be important when you're talking with your mentor and going over what project you're interested in is talking about a project that's actually feasible for you to get done in that 8 weeks. And your mentor should be able to help you kind of figure that out. Me personally, yes, I would say I got most of it done during the 8 weeks. And then I worked on my poster presentation for the UIC Research Day, maybe a little bit afterwards. And then also for like a national, the National Kidney Foundation, I presented the poster there as well. I think I did a little bit afterwards, but yeah.
Claire, did you write any papers that were published?
And yes, I was able to publish a paper in the Journal of Immigrant and Minority Health. So that was really cool. Yeah.
Yes, yes. Why don't you speak into the microphone, Natalie, so our Zoom audience can hear.
Sorry, everyone. One of the key components of the program is to build long-standing relationships with your peers, with the program directors, and with your mentors. So even if you aren't able to finish all of the research, you continue that collaboration afterwards. Because as Claire said, you did a few conferences, she did a publication. A number of our current fellows are still working with their mentors. They're working on papers, they're working on submitting to other conferences. This program helps you kind of build the foundation for a project, and then you use that data to answer multiple questions to continue to apply and to continue your research, your start in research.
And we encourage all of our fellows to apply for the James Scholar Program. Claire did it. And so it's a nice way to continue, working with a mentor. You can kind of just use almost the same application because let's face it, it's really hard to finish anything in 8 weeks, or you can develop a new application, but we encourage that. So, well, great. Well, thank you for any other questions from any participants?